achieving our dreams. I know firsthand how powerful they can be, but I also know we can overcome them. So, in the next 10 minutes, I'm sharing 3 simple steps to recognize, challenge, and break through your limiting beliefs. You ready to get started? Let's go. First, recognize your limiting beliefs. Step 1 is all about awareness. You can't fix what you don't recognize, right? Think about the thoughts that pop into your head when you consider making a big change, like starting your own business or chasing a dream. This might sound like I'm not good enough. I don't have the right skills. It's too late for me to start. Those thoughts feel so real, but here's the thing. They're often just stories we've told ourselves for so long that they feel like facts. Now, here's what I want you to do. Write them down. Seriously, grab a pen and paper. When you see these beliefs written out, it's like holding them up to the light. You realize they're not as scary or as solid as they felt in your head. For example, I used to think I don't have what it takes to be successful. But when I wrote it down, it just looked silly. That's when I knew I had to dig deeper. Number 2, challenge and reframe them. This is where the magic starts. Look at each belief you wrote down and ask yourself, is this really true? What evidence do I have to prove it? Most of the time, you'll realize there's no real proof. It's just fear or self-doubt talking. Let me share an example. Let's say your belief is, I'm not smart enough to succeed. Ask yourself, who says that's true? What evidence do I have that I can't learn or grow? There usually isn't any, right? Now, it's time to reframe those beliefs into something positive. For example, instead of, I don't know enough, say, I can learn what I need as I go. Instead of, I'll fail, say, every failure is a step toward success. You're not lying to yourself. You're giving yourself a fighting chance. When you challenge and reframe your thoughts, you start to rewrite the story you've been telling yourself. Now let's go to number 3. Take action despite the fear. This is the most important step, action. Because no matter how much you reframe your beliefs, nothing will change unless you do something. Start small. Take one tiny step toward the thing you thought you couldn't do. Let's say you've been telling yourself, I can't start a business. Okay, what's one small action you can take today? Maybe you research business ideas for about 30 minutes. Maybe you connect with someone who's already done it. The point is to prove to yourself through action that you can do it. Each step builds momentum, and every time you take action, you chip away at that limiting belief. It's like saying to yourself, see, I can do this. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be big, but it does have to be consistent. The more you act, the less power those beliefs have over you. Now, limiting beliefs can feel like walls that are impossible to climb, but the truth is they're just illusions. By recognizing them, challenging them, and taking action, you can break through and achieve things you never thought possible. So, here's my challenge for you. Write down one limiting belief today, reframe it into something positive, and take one action step to prove it wrong. And if this resonated with you, I'd love to hear about the belief you're tackling. Share it in the comments or send me a message. Let's support each other on this journey for growth and success. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time.